afternoon. Meteorologist Hunter Ward here with your afternoon update. We've got models continuing to come in, but now it's about time to look at the radar and just kind of watch the progression of the storm and as it flows. So let's go ahead and turn around to my screen. I want to thank Red Wolf Contracting Services, CP Cruising Company. We've got low-lying clouds still around Asheville, North Carolina on the Grimes-Tice-Anderson camera. Southerly flow will pick up here on the Banner Elk camera as well, bannerelk.com. That southerly flow will pick up, and places like Cabbage Rose camera in Maggie Valley and the Affairs of the Hearts camera in Waynesville look to be going to get hammered with snowfall. So I'm not going to really change my map too much. I think that totals will be varying a little bit the farther southwest you go. My totals may be a little bit high in places like Silva and Bryson City, but there's a lot of variability with this storm. There's a lot of dynamics with this storm. So we'll just kind of keep things where they're at and then kind of go forward from there. You can see, let's see, let me pull up. Yeah, so this is my snowfall map that I released this morning, and you can see how, still thinking 3 to 6 inches will be possible around the Asheville area, and maybe even some slightly higher totals, especially as you get into the Waynesville area. The HRRR model that I'll show you in just a minute came in and had blizzard-like conditions for a couple hours in and around western North Carolina, for especially above 3,500 feet. And had 7 or 8 inches for all of Haywood County, even isolated areas of a foot plus, if you got a little bit of elevation. So those totals, this close, that's very concerning to me as we push forward. And models are variable, but I think that even Henderson County could see 2 to 3 inches of snow, maybe some isolated places of 4+ inches. Transylvania County as well could even see isolated. I've got Brevard right on that 2 to 4, 1 to 3 line. I do believe you guys are going to see heavy snowfall. And this is all going to be starting, I believe, right around 4 a.m., 3 to 4 a.m., depending on how far southwest you are, but 3 to 4 a.m. tomorrow morning is the time frame that we'll be talking about, and then that system's going to kind of bomb out, or it's not bomb per se in the meteorological standpoint, but it's going to continue to decrease in pressure, and that strengthening of the low. You're going to have those winds that are trying to compensate for it coming in from the northwest. That flow will just occur right over western North Carolina, and it's going to really hammer our location for a while. The chance for thundersnow, like we talked about earlier. So a significant event here, and let's show you what the HRRR model shows, the most recent. Here is the system beginning. You can see right here, 4 a.m. That's when that switch begins to happen in and around Asheville. Heavy burst of precipitation comes in, and it's going to be rotating around this surface low. So it'll kind of be coming in from the south and the southeast, and then kind of rotate in. And then as the comma head, the deformation feature on the backside comes through, the direction will change out of the northwest. And then you can see, look at this, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., still snowing, 8 a.m., still snowing, even 9 a.m., still a few scattered showers as that low pressure, and even some snow showers down into Charlotte area even, scattered mix possible. Models don't have a good handle of exactly what this solution is going to do. So it's really about time, like I said, to just watch the radar. I'll show you here in just a second. We've got reports all across the south of snow falling. Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, we're seeing snow. Let's go ahead and look at the snowfall accumulation map. You can see down here in southwest North Carolina, western North Carolina, those are the areas that I was concerned about. Silva, Bryson City. It's going to be this sharp cutoff. Several of the models are showing it, and we may not reach the potential of the totals. I think you'd probably be on the low end of the totals that I projected. But it's hard to say if that's going to carry over into Franklin. You know, there's a lot of dynamics with this system, how quickly that precipitation falls, how quickly the cold air gets in there, and that little bit of elevation is going to make a big difference. You can see along here on the North Carolina-Tennessee border, I mean, easily a foot of snow is possible. This model showing 12 to 14 inches. I'm calling for 6 to 10, maybe on the low side, maybe push that to 6 to 12 plus. Those locations are a little bit difficult to nail down just because of their elevation and how the system sets up. But it does look like they will be the winners above 4,500 feet within 10 or so miles of the North Carolina-Tennessee border. And then even locations in Madison County, I could be on the low end of totals with you guys. Mars Hill, Marshall, you guys could see higher, 7 to 8 inches compared to the 3 to 6 that I do have on my map. So be mindful of that. The models are showing a little bit more snow. A little bit hard to take all of this in with those warm ground temperatures. I understand that. These heavy snow features will overcome those warm ground temperatures. It's just a matter of science. Isothermal layer, a frozen layer, develops as the melt occurs, and the snow insulates itself as it accumulates. It won't last for very long because the ground is warm, and it's melting as it falls. And so it will probably be gone. A lot of the snow will probably be gone by tomorrow afternoon around Asheville. So it's really one of those things as to, if we only get 3 inches of snow, it'll definitely be gone tomorrow afternoon. If we get the 6 to 7 inches of snow around Asheville, then, that snowfall could linger into Tuesday. And we've got another system that I'm watching as well moving into Thursday and Friday. So you guys will have to stick around here. We'll be producing another video probably tomorrow. Looking forward to that event as well. It's a Thursday into Friday time frame, but main focus is on this event. We've got to get the models to nail this one down first. 5 or 6 days out, they struggle as well. So let's go ahead. I want to show you guys what this is doing on the radar. So look at all this snow that's developing back here. There's a lot going on in the atmosphere. And a lot of places that don't typically see snowfall are seeing it. Look at the MPing reports all across the South. You can see Jackson, Tennessee, even Oxford, Mississippi seeing the mix. All the way down, that's probably Starkville right here. Ackerman, yeah, right there near Starkville where I went to school at. And then moving into Birmingham, Huntsville, those locations will begin to start seeing this snowfall as the sun sets, as we progress into the evening. And this is what you want to watch on your radar. If you're kind of a radar nerd like me, this is what you're looking at. This deformation feature that's developing on the backside. It's pushing through eastern Tennessee right now, and it's going to be continuing to enhance as it pushes towards western North Carolina, and will arrive probably 3:30, 4 a.m. Chance of thunder snow. This is the area where we're thinking the thunder snow will be possible. It's going to happen when that low deepens. The low pressure right now is not that deep. It shows a track across central Alabama, central Georgia, and then up into the upstate where it could kind of, turn in on itself. What's that called? It goes negative tilt, and it kind of just cranks back on itself in the upper atmosphere. That moisture begins to flow back on it, and that's what the models are struggling with. That's where I think a little bit of these higher end snowfall totals could come from as the morning goes in. Say we see snowfall till 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, those snowfall totals are just going to continue to rise. So looking at that, watch this low pressure. It's going to be moving through. I'll show you where that low is at as well. We'll go to the SPC. You can always go here, go under Forecast Tools, and then go down to Meso Analysis. We'll just pull up the nation right now. So there's that low pressure. Look at how it has access to the Gulf right now. This whole low is pulling from the Gulf. Lots of moisture getting into this system. That's where our best snowstorms come from, when they get moisture from the Gulf. This is coming over the mountains, but it's got moisture from the Gulf. So it does, when we talk about our best storms coming from the south, this one has south potential. And so here's your 500 millibar analysis. This will be moving through. This is your upper level low that's going to capture that surface low. Surface low is pretty much stalled out because there's a southeast ridge here. It's pushing it back up the coast. So this upper level low is eventually going to capture it, and fireworks will shoot off in the atmosphere. It's already beginning to happen. They're already beginning to affect each other just a little bit, but wait till this continues to dip on down, then it will capture this low. This right here will actually go back and become negative tilt. That's what it's called. And the whole atmosphere will kind of rotate all together. It's a very neat thing that happens. It doesn't happen too often over the southeast. Doesn't happen every year for sure. Every 2 to 3 years we'll get a storm this strong occur. So watch this. It's going to be interesting. There's that chance for thunder snow in your backyard as we move through tomorrow morning. So send me your pictures. Take all the pictures that you can. This is going to be a neat event for those weather lovers. Going to start probably around 4 a.m. I'm setting my alarm for 3:30 and going to wake up, kind of see what's going on. I'll be doing some time lapses and all kinds of cool things. Going to try to get some video of thunder snow for you guys. So make sure you check back for that in the morning. And we'll also do an update tomorrow morning on YouTube channel to let you guys know kind of what we're seeing around the area, how the forecast verified, and then what we're looking forward moving as into the next week. So make sure you guys subscribe to my page, give the video a like, and check back tomorrow. We're also going to be doing a live Facebook Q&A here at 8 p.m. tonight, so be sure to check for that as well. Thank you guys for tuning me. Talk with you soon.